Good morning to all of you. Today we will solve exercise 3.3 of chapter trigonometric functions. So question number 1 to question number 4 is completed. Now we start from question number 5. Question number 5 is sin 75. Find the value of sin 75. So we know only value of sin 0 degree, sin 30 degree, sin 45 degree, sin 60 degree and sin 90 degree. But we don't know what is the value of sin 75 degree. So we have the trigonometric identity. So first of all, 75 can be written in form of sin 45 plus 30 degree. Sin 45 plus 30 degree. 45 plus 30 is equal to 75. So this is the trigonometric identity sin A plus B. Sin A plus B. Sin A plus B can be written sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. This is the formula of sin A plus B is equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. So let A is equal to 45 and B is equal to 30 degrees. So put the value of A and B in this trigonometric identity. So we get sin 45 plus 30 is equal to sin 45 cos 30 plus cos 45 and sin 30. Sin 45 cos 30 plus cos 45 sin 30. We already know the value of sin 45 cos 30 degree, cos 45 degree and sin 30 degree. So we put the value of all given trigonometric ratios. So this is sin 75 degree and is equal to, what is the value of sin 45? This is equal to 1 upon root 2 into sin 45 into cos 30. It means cos, the value of cos 30 is equal to root 3 by 2. Now plus cos 45, it means 1 upon root 2 plus into sin 30, it means 1 upon root 2. Solve this. Root 3 into 1, this is root 3 upon 2 root 2. So this is 2 root 2 plus 1 upon 2 root 2. So the value of sin 45 is equal to root 3 plus 1 upon 2 root 2, because when we take LCM 2 root 2, when divided by this is 1 time, and 1 into root 3, this is root 3. Similarly, this divided by this, you get 1, and 1 multiplied with 1, this is 1. So sin 75 is equal to root 3 plus 1 upon 2 root 2. So this is the complete solution of question number 5. This is part 1. So further proceed. Please pause the video and note it down. Now the second question is tan 15. Tan 15 can be written in form of tan 45 minus 30 degree, and you use formula tan A minus B and you get your answer. So this question do your. Now we proceed question number 6. Question number 6 is related from cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. This is equal to cos A plus B. So question is cos 45. This is question number 6. Prove the following. It means this is left hand side and this is right hand side. So we prove left hand side is equal to right hand side. So question given cos 40 pi by 4 minus x into cos pi by 4 minus y minus sin pi by 4 minus x into sin pi by 4 minus y is equal to sin x plus y. So this is left hand side and this is right hand side. So we prove left hand side is equal to right hand side. So first of all, cos pi by 4 minus x into cos pi by 4 minus y minus sin pi by 4 minus x. This is pi by 4 minus x into sin pi by 4 minus y. In previous lecture, we discussed about cos A into cos B minus sin A into sin B. Sin A into sin B. What is this? This is cos A plus B. This is cos A plus B. So we use this trigonometric identity in this question. So first of all, cos A and cos B. So what is the value of A and B? So this is A and this is B. The value of A is equal to pi by 4 minus x and the value of B is equal to pi by 4 minus y. Similarly, this is pi by 4 minus x and this is pi by 4 minus y. So this is A and this is B. So this is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. So it can be written in form cos A plus B. So this is A and this is B. So cos A plus B means pi by 4 minus x plus pi by 4 minus y. Pi by 4 minus x, this is A plus pi by 4 minus y. Further proceed. Cos, this is pi by 4 plus pi by 4. It means pi by 2. And this is minus and this is minus. So take minus. And this is x plus y and this is x plus y. Pi by 4 plus pi by 4 is equal to pi by 2 and this is minus and this is also minus 2. So we take minus is common, then x plus y. Now what is the value of cos pi by 2 minus theta? Pi by 2 minus theta. So first of all, we identify the quadrant. Pi by 2, this is 0, this is pi by 2 and this is pi, this is 3 pi by 2 and this is 2 pi. So pi by 2 minus theta, it means this is first quadrant. It means this is first quadrant and in first quadrant all trigonometric ratio are positive. So this is positive, it means this is plus and transformation occur or not. So this is pi by 2, it means 90 degree, it means cos convert into sin. So we can write sin x plus y. So we take left hand side and we get right hand side. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. So hence proved. So this is the complete solution of question number 6. Further proceed, please pause the video and note it down. Now we proceed question number 7. Question number 7, you use identity tan pi by 4 plus x means tan a plus b and upon tan pi by 4 minus x, it means tan a minus b. So you use trigonometric identity tan a plus b and tan a minus b. You get right hand side. So question number 7, do yourself. Now we proceed question number 8. Question number 8. Question number 8 is cos pi by 4. Question number 8. Cos pi plus x into cos minus x upon sin pi minus x into cos pi by 2 plus x. This question is related from trigonometric ratio of allied angle. Trigonometric ratio of allied angle. So first of all, there are two identity. Cos minus x is equal to cos x. Cos equal to cos x and sin minus x is equal to minus sin x. Cos minus x is equal to cos x and sin minus x is equal to sin x. This is also trigonometric identity, so we use this concept in this question. So first of all, cos pi plus x. So first of all, identify the quadrant. Identify the quadrant means this is 0, this is pi by 2, this is pi, this is 3 pi by 2 and again 2 pi. So cos pi plus x, it means pi plus x. Identify the quadrant, it means pi plus x. This is third quadrant. It means in third quadrant tan and cot are positive and other trigonometric functions are negative. So this is minus. And cos pi plus x transformation occurs or not. So this is pi means 180, it means transformation not occur. So we can write this cos x into cos minus x is equal to cos x upon sin pi minus x. This is left hand side. And what is right hand side? Right hand side is equal to cot square x. Cot square x. This is right hand side. So this is minus cos x into cos x. So sin pi minus x. Find quadrant. Pi minus x means this is second quadrant, and in second quadrant sine and cosec are positive and other trigonometric ratio are negative. So this is sin pi minus x. It means this is plus and transformation occur or not. So this is pi, so transformation not occur. So this is sin x into cos pi by 2 plus x. Cos pi by 2 plus x, it means this is pi by 2 plus x. It means this is second quadrant. It means this is minus. This is minus. And transformation occur or not? This is pi by 2, so transformation occurs. So this is sin x. So this is sin x. So minus sin and minus sin cancel out. Cos x into cos x. This is cos square x and sin x into sin x. This is sin square x. And you already know cos upon sin, it means tan. So this is cot square x. Cot square. This is right hand side and scroll. So this is complete solution of question number 8. Further proceed, please pause the video and note it down. Similarly, question number 9, question number 10 and question number 11. Question number 11, I do this question. Question number 9 and question number 10, do yourself. So we solve question number 11. Question number 11 is question 11, cos 3 pi by 4 plus x minus cos 3 pi by 4 minus x is equal to minus root 2 sin x. Minus 2 root sin x. So this is cos C and this is cos D. So you use identity cos C minus cos D is equal to minus 2 sin A minus 2 sin C plus D by 2 into sin C minus D by 2. I check formula. So this is correct. Cos C minus cos D. So minus 2 sin C plus D by 2 into sin C minus D by 2. So C, the value of C is 3 pi by 4 plus x and the value of D is 3 pi by 4 minus x. So we put the value in given trigonometric ratio. Cos 3 pi by 4 plus x minus cos 3 pi by 4 minus x is equal to minus 2 sin C plus D. It means sin, the value of C is 3 pi by 4 plus x plus d. It means this is plus 3 pi by 4 minus x by 2. So this is sin c plus d by 2. Now sin c minus d, sin c minus d, it means sin c minus d, 3 pi by 4 plus x minus d. D means this 3 pi by 4 and this is minus by. So we take c and d. This is c plus d and this is c minus d. Now we solve this whole part here. This is equal to minus 2 plus x and minus x. This is cancel out, and 3 pi by 4 plus 3 pi by 4. It means this is x and this is x. It means x plus x is equal to 2x. So we can write sin 2 into 3 pi by 4 upon 2, and this sin into sin. This when we open bracket, this is, so this is plus, so this minus and this plus is cancel out. X plus x, it means 2x by 2. 2x by 2. Now we write minus 2 sin 2 2 ja 4, 2 2 ja 4. It means 3 pi by 4. 3 pi by 4 into this 2 and 2 cancel out. It means this is sin x. Now we find the value of sin 3 pi by 4. So it can also be written in form 2 sin pi minus pi by 4. Pi minus pi by 4 into sin x. Sin 3 pi by 4 can be written in form pi minus pi by 4. Pi minus pi by 4. It means pi minus pi by 4 belongs in second quadrant, and in second quadrant this is positive. So this is minus 2 sin pi by 4 into sin x. Minus 2 sin pi by 4 into sin x. Now put the value of sin pi by 4. Minus 2 into sin pi by 4 means sin 45, and sin 45 is 1 upon root 2 into sin x. Into sin x. So this is 2 upon root 2 sin x, and root 2 cuts 2 by root 2 times. It means minus 2 into sin x. So this is right hand side. So we get the value of left hand side is equal to right hand side. So this is the complete explanation of question number 11. So further question, please pause the video and note it down. Now we proceed question number 12. Question number 12. Question number 12 is sin square 6x minus sin square 4x is equal to sin 2x into sin 10x. Sin 2x into sin 10x. Sin 2x into sin 10x. So this is question number 12. Sin square 6x minus sin square 4x is equal to sin 2x into sin 10x. This is left hand side and this is right hand side. So you know a formula a square minus b square. What is the value of this? This is a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b. So this is the value of a is sin 6x. And the value of b is sin 4x. It means it can be written in form sin 6x plus sin 4x and sin 6x minus sin 4x. So this is converted into sin c plus d into sin c minus d. D. So you use this trigonometric identity sin C plus D and sin C minus D, you get your answer. So this question do yourself. Now we proceed to question number. Similarly, question number 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Cos C minus cos C minus cos D and sin C plus sin D. This trigonometric function identity used in question number 16, 17, 18, 19. So we solve question number 14. Question number 14. Question number 14 is sin 2x plus 2 sin 4x and plus sin 6x is equal to 4 cos square x into sin 4x. 4 cos square x into sin 4x. So this is left hand side sin 2x, 2 sin 4x plus sin 6x, and in right hand side 4 cos square x into sin 4x. Now you can see in left hand side and right hand side sin 4x and sin 4x is present. So we cannot touch this part. So we can take sin 2x and sin 6x together. So we can write sin 2x plus sin 6x. First of all 6x and this is 2x and plus 2 sin 4x. Now this is C and this is D. So we use sin C plus D. Sin C plus sin D is equal to 2 sin C plus D by 2. This is 6x plus 4x by 2 and cos 6x minus 2x by 2 and plus 2 sin 4x, and this can be written in form 2 sin 6x plus 4x. It means 10x and this is 5x. This is 2x. So 6x plus 2x is 8x and 8x divided by 2, this is 4x into cos 6x minus 2x 4x and 4x divided by 2, this is cos 2x. 6x minus 2x 4x divided by 2, this is 2x and plus 2 sin 4x. Now this is sin 4x, 2 sin 4x and this is also 2 sin 4x. It means 2 sin 4x is common and in given bracket cos 2x plus 1, and we already know 2 sin 4x and the value of cos 2x is equal to 2 cos square x minus 1 plus 1. This is formula. Cos 2x is equal to 2 cos square x minus 1. Cos 2x is equal to 2 cos square x minus 1 and this is plus 1. So minus plus and plus 1 and minus 1 is cancelled out. So we get 2 into 2, that is 4, and cos square x into sin 4x. So this is right hand side. Hence, so this is the complete explanation of question number 14. So further proceed. Please pause the video and note it down. Thank you.